Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and line battle enthusiasts alike. This is the Master of Command Prussian Prologue demo, available by Armchair Historian. My name is Lord Razor. You can call me Andrew. This is the first video I will be uploading to the channel. A little bit about me. I served 12 years in the United States Air Force as a computer IT guy. I still work for the Air Force. I am furloughed at the moment. So I took it upon myself to try out this new venture to see if I could get something going. But without any further ado, we're going to start a new campaign. Obviously, this is the Kingdom of Prussia, and these are the items I'll be given. I'm not very good at this. So what I like to do is just do this. These three modifiers. There's a little bit of extra veterancy. I get a little bit more resources, and winter's delayed. That's all I'm going to do. We'll start the campaign from there. What we will see is I have been given 3 missions. Raid Thuringia, which gives me Freed Corps Grenadiers, or Gusta. I kind of like that. It's very Prussian. Or invade Greater Poland. Prussian Veteran Grenadiers, or local guides. That's also very good. Reinforce Silesia. Freed Corps Jaegers, and Forced Conscription. I don't really care for Forced Conscription, but these Grenadiers and Gusta, infantry combat effectiveness is plus 5%, and infantry move speed is plus 5%. Let's take that. If we knock that those upgrades out, we should be looking at a very good Central First Brigade. So you got First Brigade currently is 2 units of recruits, a group of Prussian musketeers, and provincial cavalry. I like to take regimental staff officers, the Friedrich II treatise, and the cylindrical ramrods. These will be my first 3 upgrades to this unit. Cavalry, I like to give them the Bibles to start off with, and then give this unit of recruits both of the other upgrades. Sorry, Cantonist recruits, basically third company, regiment, I guess. But yep, that's what we're going to start. So, war is upon us, General. Your army stands at the frontier, though modest in size. Your forces are disciplined and in good order. A nearby depot lies ahead, lightly defended, and will secure as a starting point to begin your campaign. Though you'll need to press onward soon afterwards. The land is open and the roads clear, ideal for seeking out skirmishes and encounters. Engage patrols boldly, even those larger than your own. Their troops are of lower quality, and their spoils and equipment will serve your army well. We await your progress. Oh, so let's get in here. I always prefer to take the coin just to start off with, and we'll fight the Battle of Elites. Alright, not really much to do here. It's a very open battlefield. I think I'll probably try to take this line right here, which probably the smooth operator thing to do. Move my provincial cavalry up on the left flank over here. Oh, nope, never mind. We're going to send the provincial cavalry to counter this cavalry unit. So if he moves to his left, which is my right, I move my cavalry to my right. He moves to my left, his right. My cavalry, it basically is going to shadow him. Because Windsor Provincial Cavalry, 400 men. Not the greatest thing, but historically speaking, the Prussians, what they would do, they would actually counter your charge with a rapid volley or a targeted volley from their infantry. Their cavalry, they didn't do square at this time. A few hundred years later, they would start doing square. Well, about 100 years later. You'll see that my musketeers are getting off almost 2 volleys to 1. That's why I'm doubling up on this. So recruits versus recruits, recruits versus recruits, musketeers assisting. The musketeers are in a not a dug-in position, but more of a fortified position. And I'll move my general up onto the hill over here to give these recruits a little bit more of a inspiration. Frederick II von Prussian. Now, I think what I'm going to do once I get one more good volley off from both of these units, I'm going to charge the recruits forward, pell-mell, cry hell, and give them cold still. Yep, here it goes. And then I'm going to slide my musketeers right. Yeah. When you're doing large open field charges like that, you'll pay dearly. But he's now thoroughly engaged. Bring the cavalry forward. We should break. Nope, we broke. Musketeers are counter-charging his cavalry. Probably not the greatest thing to do, but it's going to win me that battle. So the rules are, once every unit is in a state of retreat, the battle is over. It's not Total War where you just keep slamming your face into an enemy. Ooh, regimental colors, nice. So that's free money right there. Heavy jackets and heavy saddles. So my intent with these provincial cavalry is to turn them into dragoons, which turns them into cuirassier cavalry. Shepherd's axes are pretty good, and tea rations. So what we're gonna do, we'll take the provisions and the vegetancy. So he's got all 3 upgrades. So it takes 2. I got 2 points. Takes 4 to get to Prussian Musketeers. My goal is to get to 3 to 4 groups of lifeguards in one battalion. 3 groups of grenadiers in one battalion with a group of artillery. Hopefully horse artillery. I'll take field artillery if I can. Lifeguards. I want to get 3 full brigades. So we're going to give them the T, give them the saddles and these nice new uniforms. That's an outpost. So we'll come back to that. Town square. Confirm. Let's top off everyone's ammo. And then max strength to them, max strength to them, max strength to them, leaving me with 7 able-bodied recruits. Cool. If I had 900 thalers, I could straight up recruit a 6-pound artillery battery. For 550, I can get a second group of provincial cavalry. I think I'm going to save my money for now. Quartermasters, iron ramrods are great. They give you good reload. Large haversacks slow you down and give you good morale. They're halfway decent for like your firing line. Standard haversacks, morale and stamina. I like to give those to grenadiers. Large canteens, also really good for your firing line. And then blankets are good for your grenadiers and your cavalry, but I prefer heavy jackets. The powder house. Chevaux de frise, the fries, I believe is how you pronounce that. I'm not 100% positive. If you do view this, thank you, and leave a comment of how badly I butcher French. My little brother will shame me. He's fluent in French to a college level. Large powder boxes, really good for your firing line. Buck and ball, not so good. Canister, great for artillery. Staples. Let's see. I kind of like these Palash swords and these breastplates. They're really good for your cuirassers. But, ooh, Hungarian horse. Let's upgrade the cavalry just a little bit more. Like, those step horses are good, but I want to use my Hungarian horse. Oh, didn't want to do that. So now they get the morale damage boost. But I want to use these, the Prussian Provincial Cavalry, as my battering ram, essentially. And I'm going to give them a very typical Prussian battle standard. My Prussian musketeers, we're gonna like that in gold with black and red. Keep that the way it is. Get their uniform. We'll do them in black. This unit, I'm actually gonna do something goofy. I'm gonna make them the inverse of the first unit. So you see that they're in gold, red and black. Yeah. And then these guys, we'll make them silver, black, red, flag pattern. I'm not going to use the same pattern for them, and they're going to be in white colors. One other thing, provincial cavalry, good old deep Prussian blue for them. And then you can come in here if you want, and you can change your general. I think we'll do. Oh. let's put him with that, and let's give him that big old gold thing. He's our first general after all. Not gonna worry about getting reservists for now. They're expensive here. That's what this little modifier. Infantry recruitable -2. Cost is increased by 10%. So let's run back to this outpost. You'll notice my troops right here are recovering. All right, so I'm going to be coming back to them at some point. Don't really have a need to deal with them as of present. Slums. Well, let's play for all the encounters. So now I know if I run to here, which trade hub item sells plus 20%. So I should have saved my uniforms for here. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some reservists, and we're going to go out here to this convoy. And then this convoy, and then probably this tank. Confiscate the goods. All right, so we got Jean Coping Musk. I don't know how to pronounce that really well. I did take 2 years of German in high school, but that was many years ago. So Potsdam's 20%, 119, 30-second reload. 20, 19, 40-second, but their melee stat is better. But I like the land patterns to go on them. And we'll put the 2 upgraded muskets like that. So we get completed objectives for completing these. Let's completely shake them down. All right, so he's got Fusiliers, recruits, and artillery. Not very good for me. I don't have a second brigade, but first brigade should be enough to take care of this, especially because I'll have the ability to defend along this town line, I think. I'm fortunate for the map. He could always march across down here and try to flank me, but what we'll just deploy. And then we're going to get small. And send my cavalry out on a wide arc. And then put my general over here inside the tree line. Now we're going to come back in, we're going to refine this line a little bit. So he hit my cavalry, I believe, with that artillery. Alright, so these guys are being fired on by this flank. Alright, now his artillery is shattered. Now my cavalry's gonna do what cavalry does, and they're gonna just camp out back here in these dude's flanks. Shattered. More of a flank refusal doing this. Kind of trying to get in a better firing position. Yeah, and my musketeers folded those recruits, but my cavalry didn't. Just what you would expect Georgian era cavalry to do. They got around the flank, put that artillery to the sword, hell mel cry hell, give them some cold steel, more regimental flags, charge for trustees forward, cartridge boxes, entrenching tools, some more tea. Good. I think the first two and the last two will be very appreciated. Let's take that veterancy again. That is a very good thing to get. So 3. What I need to upgrade them to veteran musketeers is 5. But I've now got a unit of musketeers, and a unit of musketeers. Alright, so timely, their reload speed is better, their move speed is better, their stamina and venturing hit is pretty good. Let's see here. I like this precise. It's going to affect my cavalry negatively, but honestly, I don't think too badly about it. But what we're going to do, we're going to upgrade them, give them a force slot, and we're going to give them the cartridge boxes. This unit, we're going to give them the cover bonus in entrenching tools. And then we're going to hold on to the rest of this. Go check out this hunt site right here. Excellent greatcoats, 144 provisions. These are awesome. So melee damage received is minus 20%, attrition is 40%. Those are great for grenadiers. So we're going to keep up the march. I need a reserve officer for this line. We're going to seize that. Ooh, it's a nice 6-pound gun. We're going to quickly get down here and get this other convoy. Freed Corps Grenadiers, nice. We're going to unlock that. We're going to throw them on there. These Freed Corps Grenadiers, they have grenades. They also have now greatcoats. And they also have charge and move speed bonus. Potsdam muskets. Yeah, pretty good. We'll give. Oh, we can't do that. Well, that unit is ready for an upgrade. Sonnenberg. So I've got 4 units of. Actually, I want to do it this way. Okay, so now their charge is not negatively affected, but my whole 1st brigade is infantry. There was a little error right there. I accidentally slid the troop slider all the way to the left and basically had my 1st regiment, 1st brigade zeroed out. Yeah, so cool. It didn't stick. Oh, I had a quick error with my keyboard. You'll notice the provincial cavalry does not have a officer, so they are currently. All jokes aside, they're my headless horsemen because they don't have an officer. If you follow the Fat Electrician, which I thoroughly recommend that you do, shout out Nick. Love your channel. Have shown it to all of my friends. But I don't expect you to do the same for me. A headless horseman, or as he called it, Uncle Sam's condom. The pressure regulator, only people on the battlefield that care about war crimes. So I've got musketeers here, grenadiers, musketeers, and then musketeers. If you know anything about musketeers from this era, they are the nasty guys. They're your biggest. They're your brawlers. They're your barbarian if you were playing D&D, which I'll be doing that later today. Extend this flank out like so. And now we're going to play the little pucker game with these Jaegers, because... Oh, please get extended. Just a little bit further. Come on, go. Go. Yep. We're going to go the provincial cavalry right into these Jaegers. The Jaegers are almost outnumbered by the provincial cavalry, and they fired in the wrong spot, and they're going to get folded like a lawn chair at a WWE wrestling match. I'm taking some casualties here, but these Jaegers are toast. I want to move these guys forward. I'm going to use my grenadiers in kind of a reserve position now. Because this cavalry is going to want to come over here and flank me. Let's just get to my one kill. Got the double quick, please, gentlemen. Now, if these guys had carbines, I could ride them around and hammer these guys in the flank. But yeah, these recruits are going to soak casualties. Going to keep my eye on those cavalry. Playing at normal speed here. Yeah, there we go. Apparently you didn't learn the first time. Shattered. That unit in the back shattering, the unit's right behind the eagle's head, shattered, causing this unit to rout. Nice. You got 3 sellables, cuirassers, swords, large cartridge boxes, canteens. All right. Casualties restored plus 10%. Not really something I really want right now, but more veterancy. Cavalry is going to have to kind of set out a little bit of a fight. The next fight, maybe, if I choose to fight. But they're catching these new swords. And I'm going to upgrade them to dragoons. Upgrades their regiment size from 400 to 600. And then eventually, they'll lose their ability to shoot. Like, I guess they forget how to use muskets or carbines, because that's what you equip cavalry with. But their charge goes from 20, which right now it was 15. 15 charge, 20 melee. They're now at 20 and 20. And then when I get them upgraded, they'll be at 30 and 45. So, Prussian Dragoons. Good story, good story. These Grenadiers. We're going to take these cartridge boxes and give them the large cartridge boxes. And give you the cartridge boxes. Upgrade your stamina with canteens. Got another upgrade here. Prudent, combat effectiveness, officer. I'll take the prudent because he's not a cavalry commander. And these guys, they are maxed out. Like, they are top tier. They're my ballers. Like, they be doing what they can. Zeroed out my troops. Not gonna so much touch my uniforms. not my uniforms, my ammo for now. Even though boom, spend some ammo, retop up the first brigade. I could give these guys the T ration, and suddenly we're looking at a unit with 66 accuracy. Oh, I don't have a officer. So let's see. Outpost. Oh, just dismantle this outpost. Ooh, that's a big group. So we're gonna work our way around. Let's get some Grinzers. Yep, Grinzer recruits. Come down out of the mountains. I want the guarantee. Yeah, it kind of sucks humanity-wise. Yeah, we're gonna go in here. We're going to new reinforcements, town square. Noble. So let's see. Moral damage, move speed. Charge. There we go. Those. Now I got an artillery unit. Top off on reservists. So what are they armed with? They're armed with a 3-pound. No, they're armed with a 6-pound gun. These guys the pot stands. Get out of here. Town square. Powder house. Anything interesting? These limber chest basics are pretty good. I'm just looking at the time right now to see what time it is. Once it hits 3 o'clock my time, which is about half an hour away, I will stop this recording. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, granted, my cavalry's not ready for this fight, but I've got 5 units of infantry to their 4 units, and I've got artillery. So I can hold back my dragoons in such a way that hopefully they don't get hammered. They do have harassers, which I'll probably just try to shadow them with my grenadiers. Hussars. And 4 units. So let's get this party started. Bring my recruits over here to the rear. And if I move my artillery to there. Alright, let's get a little bit of speed going. Let's unlimber. Grenadiers, let's move them over to here. and move my recruits into this position. At the double, please. At the double, quick. These 3 units to basically create a line of refusal right along here. Now, granted, I have an opening in my line at the moment. If these guys were like lightning fast and ran forward, I'd have to commit my very beleaguered dragoons. 236 of them. They're almost smaller than my command staff. What I can do to help everybody out this is light cavalry versus heavy infantry. The rock, paper, scissors. So he threw scissors, I threw rock. As we all know, rock gold scissors or crushes it in this case. Now charge. Shatter. The artillery. And focus on bringing down this unit. Come again. I may be able to get a volley off. Yep. Charging. Three regiments versus one. They decided to charge. Figured fix bayonets, boys, and have fun. 167 dollars. Battle of Shul. I think my grenadiers will be getting those. We'll take the conscripts this time because I kind of need to get my grenadiers. Not the grenadiers, my provincial cavalry. Get them as plussed up as I possibly can. So, you guys got attrition bonus, melee damage received. We'll give you guys those. Grenadiers can have those. So, we'll We'll spend another 100 to get them upsized. So, actually, no. We're gonna. Okay. Now he's got artillery this time, not cavalry. Fun times. This is just banging forward that experience. We're pushing that rock uphill, getting some experience, getting them sets reps, and powering through. He's got to cross a river to start the battle. So let's set our line up then. Get some artillery as far forward as I possibly can. And we'll start moving the recruits forward. Let the general go occupy the windmill. Oh, a little bit of keyboard error. I have a loose cord on the back of my keyboard. If I adjust it, sometimes it goes dead. So, 969. Nice. Not very good cover, but what we're going to do, we're going to slot our troops in like so. I'm gonna give up the high ground to his staff officer, the Fusiliers, even though I've got my recruits on that side. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna start engaging. Counter battery. Please, gentlemen. Thank you. Boom! Instant retreat. His officer decided, yeah, no, I don't want to fight the Prussians in an open field fight. Getting that fence, a la Pickett's charge, 18, like 64, something like that. Yeah, not going to be firing on them as of just right now. Switch to artillery to firing on them. Here goes that grenadier. What I just did, I forced that entire unit off of that flank. Bring my general up. So, like, he's the general. Anybody with a portrait, I'm saying it's probably a colonel, maybe a lieutenant colonel. A major of foot. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Didn't even have to charge. Ah. Oh, I was about to have to save my recruits from those musketeers. That actual pretty dang good unit charging me. Large limber chest, nice. More cuirassier swords, elevation screws, nice. That's easy. We're gonna go for that. Deploy any units that need it. Ammo up everybody that needs it. We'll give them the elevation screws. That. You're supposed to be able to give them the swords, like it says you are, but artillery won't take them. So, boo. Let's pop back in here. Town square, and let's make some money. Get some recruits, because I need them. Ooh. Nice. Harasser sabers, Tula muskets, Neustarts. So, I like these Tulas for their melee bonus, but we get it. I like loading drills. Loading drills are great. Okay, it's got 2 units of artillery, 2 units of cavalry, and 6 units of infantry. Alright, this may be the last battle for today, folks. I have to go gather my chillins to head off to a D&D function that I've been a member of a workplace D&D group for, I want to say like 4 or 5 years now. I'm gonna let that run at slow speed, folks. I'll be right back. thought I heard one of my cats puke. Yeah, this unit of Prussian musketeers needs to hurry up. They are my best unit on the field. And now I'm gonna bring my Grenzer recruits over to here. tired, but oh. Now charge. A little bit more of a bloodier battle. Got 6 minutes to go, so I think what I'll do, I'm gonna march over to an event. 3 sellables, nice. Attrition and melee damage reduction, nice. And more accuracy. So let's take the provisions and veteran seeker. They're ready to upgrade. What we'll do, we're gonna get them to 5, and then we're gonna get them to Grimser sharpshooters. Yeah, they go down to 600 men from, well, currently at 1200, but go down to 800 there, so it won't be too bad. Reload accuracy. I'll upgrade them from those to Neustadt. Potsdams, we'll give them those. Give them off to Potsdam. There we go. That upgrades their melee. Let's put as much troop. I'm out of ammo. Let's give him a key. And then Zealous. Now, what is the better thing to do, because I got high charger infantry right here, I have a better line. Yeah. Actually, I think I might make these grenadiers. So upgrade, go to from Grinzer recruit to Grinzer grenadiers. Just town square. There's no barracks. What there are, the ability to buy, are those. Go here. 160 on my best unit. 100 on my best unit. You want to put breastplates on cavalry that have really high move speed. I lied. One more battle. This game does that. One more turn. One more turn. One more turn. Check my audio. Okay, yep, we're still going good. Don't have video editing software yet, so everyone will just have to live with so they're firing on my Prussian musketeer. Slowing down. Oh, they just got that volley off. Oh. please comment on the video. I don't really care if you like, subscribe, or otherwise. But I would appreciate it if you critique the balls out of my battle style. And shame me for using grenadiers like battering rams. Continue to take efficiency. Grenadier recruit, Grenadier fusilier, so they lose a little bit of manpower. I'll convert that manpower into musketeers. And we're just gonna Balthazar von Bedro. That means I now have a spare officer. So we're gonna hit this place. Confirm. Barracks. I like the cantonist recruits. So I get 2 of them. Yep. Save up to 600. Quartermaster. Nothing I want. Fast college. Everything I want. Shell damage is 35, accuracy is 30, 350 in 40 seconds. Oh, let's upgrade my artillery to bronze gun. Okay. Sell off that gun just to ease up that. Buy some ammo just to be safe. And we're gonna raid this town. So I have to raid 5 settlements. Saw that. That was my computer doing what computers do. This meter's getting pretty full. I'll take enlistment officers. Then we're gonna get over here. We're gonna get land pattern. Land pattern. They reload quicker. Land pattern. of those. I need to hold back one of the noise stacks. Punch through the forest. Ah, that's what I needed reserves for. Yeah, now I've really got to get some reservists. Town square. .311, folks. I've got to get going. Punch through to here. Let's take one. Can't outrun that guy, by the way. All right, folks. Boss run.